Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is October 30th, 2024. So I have my friend Jason from Missouri on the line. We're gonna talk about what we think is gonna happen in the next three games. If it ends tonight, are they gonna go push it to six? Are they gonna push it to seven? Or are the Yankees gonna make a comeback like the Red Sox did and win it in Game 7? We're gonna talk about it. So Jason is on the line. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think. And I just want to say congratulations to all my haters. You guys got one up on me. I was wrong on the Mets and I was wrong on the sweep. So congratulations. You guys can celebrate for however long it lasts. But it won't last that long because we won't be wrong too many more times, right? It's funny because a lot of you haven't heard from you guys in a while because you guys wasn't around when we predicted that the Celtics was going to sweep the Pacers in the playoffs. I didn't see you guys around, but now you guys are coming back. So hi, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is okay. But, it's only a matter of time before you guys disappear again. Okay. So, why was I wrong yesterday? Well, because I was chasing the 117. Vince Scully, again, he died on August 2nd, 2022. Yesterday was exactly 117 weeks after his death. We know he died 117 days into the season back in 2022. We spoke about how Major League Baseball equates to 117, how this number is very important to baseball. We spoke about how Dodgers equals 117. We also spoke about how if you go right now to the MLB Instagram page, they have 11.7 million followers. We also spoke about how yesterday's game was Ohtani's 117th day of his age, right? From his birthday, which was July 5th, to yesterday's game, a full span of 117 days, which means that today is 117 days after his birthday. See, yesterday we was including the end dates. If you don't include the end date, today's 117 days after his birthday. And that's why I was so in love with the sweep narrative. Obviously, it didn't happen. We move forward. Now, today, Game 5, will it end today? Is it going to end on Game 6 and Game 7? If you saw the last video that I did when I was talking about Freddie Freeman's mom dying when he was 12 years old, I told you guys that, if you ask multiple people in the community, they can give you a narrative for Game 5, for Game 6, for Game 7, and also give you a narrative for why the Yankees might come back. Jason has a narrative for why it could go 6. We're going to listen to his narrative. I kind of like the Game 6 narrative. The Game 7 narrative also makes sense to me. But I think the 117 is going to play, which means if it does play, it has to end today. And this is the main reason. So I don't want to speak too long. I want Jason to get his turn because I don't want to make this too long of a live stream. So Gerrit Cole, he's going to make his appearance today on the mound for the Yankees. And this is always a bad guy to put your money on. I can't tell you how many times I betted on this guy before because he is supposed to be the Yankees ace, and how many times this guy has backfired. But we know why. It's because it's rigged. It's scripted. The MLB loves to do that, right? They put their aces out there because they know people are going to jump on it. And a lot of times that's why aces lose, because a lot of people are chasing, thinking that the aces are going to, succeed. But these people are decoys, right? If you notice his record right now, he's 11-6 in the postseason for his career. 11-6. 11-6, you guys. So if he loses tonight, he falls to that magical number, 11-7. The number that I've been telling you guys since the beginning of the World Series. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, you said 4-0. You didn't say 4-1, blah, blah, blah. That's because you guys are not paying attention to the things that I'm saying. You guys are busy just listening to the pick because you guys don't have any brain power. If you listen, listen to what the numbers that we are discussing. If the Yankees if they lose today, the 117 still plays because it's still 117 weeks after the death of Vince Scully. It is 117 days after Ohtani's birthday. He did die 117 days into the season. Gerrit Cole will fall to 11-7 in the postseason. You see, the numbers are still coming through, but you guys are too busy listening to whether I'm right or wrong about what day is going to end. You see, I'm making an educated guess looking at the numbers. You see, I didn't know Gerrit Cole was going to pitch today. So that means I didn't know that the 11-7 could have played with his record. Because they don't tell us who's going to pitch in Game 5 before the World Series starts. See, this is why sometimes it's hard to predict all this stuff because we're on the outside looking in. Did anybody know that Gerrit Cole was going to pitch Game 5? No. Do you know who's going to pitch in Game 6? Do you know who's going to pitch in Game 7? You see, these things are kept secret. If these things were revealed to the public, if all the information was revealed to the public, it would be easier for us to make a determination on who's going to win the series and on what date. But we have to go with what they give us. Now we know who's going to pitch in Game 5. Now we can see how the narrative can play with his postseason record. So, in conclusion, I still like the Dodgers to close it out tonight, even though Jason is going to make a great point why it can end on November 1st, which is Fernando Valenzuela's birthday. He's going to make a good case for that, and I'm going to listen because it makes sense. I'm thinking, well, why wouldn't they have the parade on Fernando's birthday? Wouldn't that be better? To celebrate the World Series parade, the day that Fernando turned 64, the big Jackie Robinson number, the big kill number. I think that makes more sense, but they could end on that day. It could end 4-2 in tribute to Jackie. You see, this stuff is hard. It's hard to know because we're on the outside looking in. We don't know what they're paying tribute to. I love the 117 because I know how important this number is to baseball. And just to close it out, I'm taking the Dodgers tonight to upset the Yankees at home for a second time in this series and drop Gerrit Cole to 11-7 in the postseason. So, Jason, the floor is yours. Let us know what you think about the narrative that I just presented and your narrative, because I know your narrative makes a lot of sense. Oh, and something else that Jason pointed out, if it ends tonight, Dave Roberts, no, not Dave Roberts, the Dodgers in the hole. The Dodgers will improve to 11-5 in the postseason, a lot like the election date, right, which is November 5th. So let's see what happens. So Jason, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, we were talking about Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7 possibilities. And as you guys heard, Arthur likes the 117, and it's a great narrative because today is 52 weeks from Fernando's last birthday, and the Dodgers can pick up that 52nd World Series win for the National League today. Additionally, today is 138 days after Donald Trump's birthday, and like Arthur just said, the Dodgers can become 11-5 in elections on 11-5.
And
there's a lot of
Donald Trump is 138.
Donald Trump is 138, correct. And of course, Freddie Freeman wears the number 5 we were talking about, and it could end in Game 5 for number 5. A tribute to Freddie Freeman because he's probably going to be the MVP if they do win. It's really hard because Game 6 has a great narrative. Today is the New York Yankees 111th all-time World Series home game, and New York equals 111. And they can pick up their 39th World Series win against the Dodgers today. So the 111 and the 39, because New York equals 111 and 39. Additionally, Game 6 is 102 days after Pete Rose's birthday, and Game 6 is Ohtani's 120th day of his age. And of course, Game 6 is Fernando's birthday. The reason why Game 6 also makes sense is because if the Dodgers were to lose tonight, they would fall to 10-6 in the playoffs. And Fernando's full name, if you write it out in the calculator, it equals 106. to go along with like slavery and black people. Black equals 106. Uh,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah, and Robinson is 106. Black Lives Matter is 106. Yeah, so that is a good narrative. So yeah, that's why this stuff is hard. It's hard, Jason.
here's also one more stat. Today is the Yankees' 229th all-time World Series game, and 229 is the 50th prime. And the Yankees can pick up their 50th win against the Dodgers all time today. So there's a lot of narratives that are on the table. And it's not easy figuring out which one they're going to go with.
What about you want to speak about the 33, 39 stuff that with the World Series record between the Yankees and Dodgers?
Yeah. So yeah, obviously, if the Yankees do win tonight and they lose in Game 6, they will be 39 and 33 against the Dodgers all time in the World Series. Um, Having said that, the Dodgers, their next win is the 57th, and that's the World Series number 57. If the Dodgers do lose one more game in the World Series, they will have 52 World Series losses, and Dodgers equals 72. I'm sorry, did I say that right? Yeah, the Dodgers will have 52 World Series losses if they lose one more game. I mean 72. I'm sorry. Why do I keep saying 52? 72.
But isn't it perfect how it can line up the way it lines up with Trump for today? I mean, 138 days after his birthday, his name is 138. Dodgers become 11-5 in the postseason. The American League falls to 68 and 52, like his full name, Donald John Trump equals 68, and President equals 52, right before the November 5th election.
Yeah, one other additional thing that I was telling Arthur, Game 6 is 141 days after Donald Trump's birthday, and baseball's 141, and of course is the Dodgers' 141st season.
Yeah, and that's also a span of 141 days after the death anniversary of Freddie Freeman's mom. She died a day before Donald Trump's birthday. It's tough, but I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna go with the 117 narrative. I don't know how this number doesn't play in the World Series, man. Especially with Vince Scully dying 117 days into the season back in 2022. I'm gonna stick with this number until it burns me.
And one more additional thing to add. Uh, the Yankees' next loss in the World Series all time would be their 94th, and Vince Scully died at the age of 94. And Game 6 would be the 94th game against the Dodgers and the Yankees all time.
Okay. Is there a narrative for Gerrit Cole to become 12-6?
Yeah. If you want to go the Kobe route, yeah, 12-6, but that's it.
Just that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Jason. Yeah. So this is why this stuff is so difficult, you guys. It's not our fault really. It's just that whoever's doing all this, whoever's the script writers, these people are very, very intelligent, man. This stuff is very. I gotta give these people a lot of credit, man. Oh man, these people are good.
Really good.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is the thing about Vince Scully, right? How are the Dodgers not gonna win the World Series in the Bronx, his birthplace? Like,
Yeah.
why would they win like? Why, oh man, I don't think this goes back to Cali. I don't. Going back to Cali, like Biggie Small said, I don't think the Yankees are going back to Cali.
Yeah, if they do, it's going to be on Fernando's birthday, and that's a worry. Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole this is the thing about the Yankees possibly winning. The Netflix has put out the series, the Boston Red Sox series of their comeback, and we know Wakefield passed away. Shout out to Zach, he pointed this out, and from Wakefield's death, to Game 7 is 57 months, the World Series number. But I don't know how the 109 doesn't play. 109 is a special number in this series. Yankees equals 109. Los Angeles is 109. If you guys notice, the Lakers have been following the Dodgers, right? The Lakers started off 3-0. The Dodgers started off 3-0 in this series. The Lakers fall to 3-1. The Dodgers fall to 3-1 in the series. Today, King James is playing against the Cavaliers. King equals 41. Remember, he won the championship on the real King James's birthday for Cleveland. Both teams can become 4-1 if the Lakers upset the Cavaliers today. And if that does happen, it's a good sign for the Dodgers to become 4-1 in the series and win it. So we'll see.
We will.
All right, so I'll leave it there. Good luck, everybody. If I'm wrong again, I'm gonna dress up as a clown. I'm gonna come on here on the live stream. I'm gonna have a red nose. I'm gonna have some orange hair. And I'm gonna have some white makeup on, and that's gonna be my Halloween costume for until the World Series ends, right? If I'm wrong tonight, I'm gonna accept all the trolling, and I'm gonna dress up as a clown.
No, I don't think there should be any trolling, Arthur. There's good narratives for each game. There's no need to,
Well, that's gonna be my thing. If the 117 doesn't play in the World Series, my next live stream. I'm gonna dress up as a clown. I'm going to go to the 99-cent store and I'm going to buy a clown costume. And I'm going to come on the live stream as a clown. And I'm going to apologize to anybody that I need to apologize to because I don't know how this 117 doesn't play. So let's see what happens. All right.
I just recommend everybody, don't bet more than you can afford to lose. Be responsible and, use your own mind and pick whoever you think is going to win,
Yeah. All right, Jason. I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks a lot for your contributions, and I hopefully you open up a blog someday or a channel so people can go to your other channel and listen to you.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. I don't have a computer, but one day soon I will start a channel or something, and I'll get everything going.
All right, Jason. I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Good luck tonight. And go Dodgers.